Bitcoin and crypto bears are extremely nervous right now because tomorrow is a crucial day for Bitcoin with some record numbers expected. And whatever happens to Bitcoin at this moment still affects pretty much all the other coins too. So it is a crucial day also for XRP. Why? Well, as you can see, Bitcoin has been moving sideways for a few days, even though it did that massive run a few days ago. And then it's just been consolidating sideways. Now, analysts are saying that this is looking a little bit weak for Bitcoin. And because it's been running a little bit hot lately, it might dip a little, which would be a normal dip because, you know, if things run hot, they dip. That's what happens all the time. It's a little breather, correction or pullback, whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, though, a lot of bears that have bet massively on Bitcoin going down, they've shorted Bitcoin, are a little bit nervous because Bitcoin is looking to not break down as far as they think it's going to break down because of all the frenzy and all the expectations concerning the Bitcoin ETFs. So there's a lot of interest from whales. A lot of whales are buying Bitcoin, taking them off exchanges and put them in private storage. Also, the miners are not selling, so the hash rate is actually going up. So all of the indications are that Bitcoin is about to rally even further up. And if Bitcoin breaks 43,000 again and goes up, some of these bears are going to get epically wrecked. However, the bulls are not totally winning because tomorrow, which is going to be an absolutely crucial day, there's a record $11 billion in crypto options expiry. On Friday, 7.7 billion worth of options tied to Bitcoin and 3.5 billion of the options linked to ETH will expire on Deribit. So the total of over 11 billion marks Deribit's largest expiry thus far, of which almost 5 billion would expire in the money. So a lot of these people will be in the money, they're in profit. The largest amount ever as well, potentially resulting in above average hedging and trading activity. Options are derivative contracts offering the purchaser the right to, but not the obligation to buy or sell the underlying asset at a predetermined strike price at a later date. The expiry date. A call offers the right to buy, a put confers the right to sell. On Deribit, one option contract represents one BTC or one ETH. An in-the-money call option is one with a strike price lower than the market rate. For a put, an in-the-money strike price is higher than the going rate. Okay? This quarter's 60% upswing in the Bitcoin price and Ether's 43% gain have investors scrambling to add upside exposure through calls. That explains the record national open interest for in-the-money call options. According to him, clients have been rolling their positions from December expiry to contracts expiring in January and subsequent months, and the process could continue into Friday's quarterly settlement. Beyond hedging, we also see clients rolling positions to 2024 expiries and expect to see more of that closer to the expiry as well as afterwards. After the expiration, all eyes and trading activity will be focused on the upcoming ETF decision. Okay, so again, even though this whole thing looms on Bitcoin, aren't interested in taking profits just yet, because even they believe that there's an upside for Bitcoin, especially with the frenzy of an imminent Bitcoin ETF approval. The US Securities and Exchange Commission is said to have set January 10 as the deadline for approving or rejecting an exchange-traded fund that invests directly in Bitcoin, a so-called spot ETF, rather than one investing in futures tied to BTC. Many industry participants expected to give the green light to a spot fund, paving the way for continued upside price volatility in the historic bullish reward halving year. The thing is, what if the ETFs were rejected? Now, personally, I think that is unlikely because, again, we have players like BlackRock who are pals with the SEC, but there is still a looming possibility that the ETFs might be rejected on January 10th or deferred even further. Now, if this happens, who knows, maybe Bitcoin might respond downwards. And if it does, a lot of bulls are going to get wrecked as well, right? And when liquidations happen in Bitcoin, and wicks the price down, it also affects other cryptos, including XRP. So XRP bulls may also get absolutely wrecked. So me personally, what am I going to be doing? As usual, I'm going to be setting my buy orders 5 to 10% below the current price, just in case we get a downward wick. I'm going to be taking advantage of the dips. Not financial advice, do your own research, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.